Guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have 2 to the power of 3 minus x equals 565. And what I want to do is I just want to get rid of this base and keep the exponent. So to do that, well, to cancel out an exponent, what we need to do is we need to take the inverse of the exponent. And the inverse of an exponent is a log. So if I take the log of base 2 on both sides, so if I take the log of base 2 on both sides, then these two would actually cancel out because the log is the inverse of the exponent. So if these two cancel out, and on our left-hand side, I would simply have 3 minus x. And on the right-hand side, I would have log base 2 of 565. Now, if I subtract 3 on both sides, because I want to isolate x, these two cancel out, and on my left-hand side, I would have negative x is equal to log base 2 of 565 minus 3. And now if I divide by negative 1 on both sides, so I could just get positive x, I would get x is equal to negative log base 2 of 565 plus 3. So this is our answer. Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to solve this exponential equation. So we have x to the power of x equals 4 to the power of x plus 4. And our first step is to expand our right-hand side of this equation here. So we have 4 to the power of x plus 4. And if you guys can recall, there is an important property of logarithms that states if we have a and it's the power of b plus c, this is also equal to a to the power of b times a to the power of c. So remember how when we're multiplying exponents, we add the exponents. Well, now all we're doing is we're reversing that. So we're bringing it back to its original form. So this is exactly what we're going to do with 4 to the power of x plus 4. So this means that 4 to the power of x plus 4 is equal to 4 to the power of x times 4 to the power of 4. Because x is b in this case and 4 is c in this case. And this is still equal to x to the power of x. Now what we're going to do is we're going to divide both sides by 4 to the power of x. So if we divide this side by 4 to the power of x, then what we do on one side, we have to do the other side. So we're going to divide this side by 4 to the power of x. And these two cancel out, so we're left with x to the power of x over 4 to the power of x equals 4 to the power of 4. Now we're going to change this into x over 4 to the power of x, because they're both the terms, both the numerator and the denominators, are already to the power of x. So we're just putting the x over here and putting parentheses. And this is equal to 4 to the power of 4. Now we're going to take the 1/4 power of both sides. So we're going to power both sides to 1/4. So this would make this equal to x over 4, right? And this side, 4 to the power of 4 over 4. And 4 divided by 4 is 1. So we're left with x over 4 to the power of x over 4 equals 4, because 4 to the power of 1 is 4. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change this 4 to 2 to the power of 2. And this is still equal to x over 4 to the power of x over 4. Now, why don't we say that x over 4 is a? So we're going to set x over 4 equal the variable a. And we're going to set 2 equal the variable b. Then this means that this would be a to the power of a equals b to the power of b. And that means we can simply cancel these exponents out, and this would result in a equals b. And as we know, a is x over 4, right? And b is 2. So now, as you can see, we have a simple equation. So now if we multiply both sides by 4, these two would cancel out. So we'd be left with x equals 2 times 4 is 8. So x equals 8. Now, why don't we try plugging this into our equation? We have 8 to the power of 8 equals 4 to the power of 8 plus 4, which is 12. Now, 8 is equal to 2 to the power of 3, right? And we'll still have 8, still to the power of 8. And this is equal to 4 is equal to 2 squared. And this is still to the power of 12. Now, 8 times 3 is 24, and so is 12 times 2. So we know that these two are equal. So x equals 8.